I just realised, what's my reputation now with the board? They said they were agreeable, aren't they? This seems ridiculous. It's just very ridiculous that I've managed that they like me now for no reason.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Fucking hell, what is this place? A bit much, isn't it?
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Fancy place you got here. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Said not exactly, they don't give a shit. Yeah, theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Hold up, these floors aren't just nice, they're top quality marble.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling that you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
She was declared dead in absentia? Fucking hell.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know that Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
That's a pretty funny story.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, About that, we were just about to ask you to leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind. I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Oh, could you please leave quietly now?
Okay, well that's not good.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room. Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
Very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Huh, that sounds familiar.
I hope you don't think I'm talking about this because I want to be introspective.
What happened with your parents is in the past now. Move on.
I know. This whole experience is stuck in my head like a bad jingle. Just need something worse to get it out.
Got to surround yourself with people who really look out for you.
There, that's what I was talking about. Really, though? Unless you mean the kind who look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
That money won't make you feel better. About... keep talking.
I could open a new account. Designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Quite the role reversal.
As long as I don't develop a taste for Wolgonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
I need to ask you a few things.
Something on your mind?
Oh god, this is all irrelevant to shit. Insurance office, here we go, let's fucking do it.
Oh. For the good old days when you could...
Get some more of that caffeine because we're spending more time away from the thing.
simply ask a menial for refreshment.
Is Matfield still drinking?
So letter mailbox address to Grey Hunter and Insurance Group Satellite Fall Offices Fallbrook.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Good lord! Well, at least we've got a couple of things to do on Monarch, so it's not all bad, I guess. So we've got two different things to do. No, we're not. There's robots everywhere.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Dead center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Wait a minute. Wait, what the hell?
By anybody.
Alright, let's go. Monarch, woo, okay. Fuck it. Fallbrook landing pod.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
I went to grab both of them. Oh well, whatever. See, I mean, I said I don't want to talk to these people that much until, like, my playthrough where I use companions, but, like, I'm still doing their side quests, which is kind of weird.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Give or take, it's a little hazy when I think back.
This looks like the place. You ready?
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
I need to change beneficiary from Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So, how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Marilyn Fenhill isn't dead.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
You'll do this, or you'll be filing your own claim.
Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Alright, let's do composition.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
How does it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you going to do with those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Yeah, you got to plan ahead some point.
You talk like someone who likes lists. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
That's the kind of thinking that's running this place into the crapper.
Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Frame insurance check. Ooh, nice. Glad we're remembering what's important.
You know, with all your starry-eyed talk, you almost had me convinced you really weren't doing this for the money.
Disappointed?
Relieved, actually. You know, I think I get you just a little more now.
Nothing says two allies can't keep an eye on their own interests.
Plenty of sense in that. You know, I'm thinking I ought to find another gig once this one's all done. One where I can really work on my own.
You sure about that?
Easiest way to take care of myself is to work with the one person I trust the most, right? Anyway, enough chit-chat.
Alright, I want to talk about something else.
Something on your mind?
Oh, we beat the quest. Head back to the ship. You're done.
Okay. See you around.
And we leveled up. Ugh. Okay, we're still missing the 100. You know what? Once we get rid of bitch features, we can get that back up to 100. Okay, we got get that up to 70 if we wanted to, but it won't really mean much. You know what? At this point, we ain't gonna get much benefit from using any of these. So I think getting this lockpick up to up higher might be the way to go, just for the sake of making doors a bit easier. Not too bothered about hacking though. Alright, next quest. Starcross Troopers.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Okay, looks like our objective is going to be okay. Well, I guess we picked the best option. I guess. I think, I don't know. I just need to get some hide, some anti-queen. Okay, so what's this thing got us doing? Anti-queen chitin, Raptidon, flank hide.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink.
Yeah, thanks for that. I don't really care.
Overkill.
Heard something.
Incoming! Don't mess with us.
Okay, let's see what her gimmick is. Lie, medical sneak. Melee damage. I don't fucking trust her to do melee. Wait, yeah, at least that's level 17. Give that to her, and then yeah, I'll do. Give her ranged and passive or defensive. There we are.
Here they come. Here they go. Hell of a shot. won't work.
Yeah, tell me that shotgun doesn't work.
That's the last of them.
Oh, flank hide. Like not having to kill one of them for me. Give them one flank.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Yeah, she is not attacking them. She's just fucking chilling. Alright, whatever.
I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking. Here we go. Sully, we're not getting through.
Done here.
Alright, there we go. What about you? Mantis Queen Chitin. There we go. Got that. Chitin, 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 whatever the thing. Did I even go up here, like, on my first visit to this planet? I mean, I say first visit, I fucking stayed on this planet for pretty much half the game. Oh, shit.
Here we go. Hit. Nice work.
Okay, what is going on with her fucking, like, defensive? Passive only attacks targets when explicitly told to. Okay, fuck it, you need to be aggressive.
Will do, Captain.
What the fuck? She literally died. She's so fucking companions are so shit in this game. They literally do not design them for fucking for anything in this game. It's a fucking joke. They are literally designed to be shit. It's a fucking joke. Like, why have them in this game if they're just gonna do that? You can't even heal them. Like, am I doing it right? Like, am I supposed to fuck? I thought you heal them just by healing yourself. Oh, that's a funny looking headshot.
Remind me to never turn my back to you. Here they go. And that's how it's done, Captain.
wasn't a Mantiqueen last time. Whatever. I don't mind it being a Mantiqueen this time. At least I can get it a lot quicker. Remember correctly that Raptidons are in here, aren't they?
Oh, here we go. Nice one.
Right, I got all the flanks. I need to get primal shit now. Seems easy enough. It might not work, but it makes me fucking feel better.
Here. Walk. Next one's mine.
Okay, she didn't have full health. Let's see if... Am I supposed to?
On my way. Sure. On my way, Cap.
I don't get it.
I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking. Outstanding. Opening fire! This was mine.
Buried near the surface of his grave is a small lock box. It hinges rusted through, and the wood is almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion buried in the letters Sharon.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Mantiqueen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Ugh, if I never see that man again, it'll be too soon.
Hey, Hiram's a good person, if you can cut through the thick layers of bullshit. Now come on, let's make tracks.
I imagine our quest. I imagine shit hitting the fan with this. Well, with this quest, especially if we're going to lure a Manta Queen. As long as it's just a Manta Queen, we might be alright, but I can imagine just turning around and seeing...
Here we go! Solid kill!
What's up?
Okay, let's have a look. It's 23 with stealth skills.